So I never planned on having a classic car. This Lenny, as I call him, was an accident. I would say it's really cool. I love it, and there's a part of vanity to it, but the functionality is what I really, really love about this car. I never thought it was going to last for 3.5 years. People told me doomsday this, doomsday that. It's going to fall apart 6 months after I got it, and 3.5 years later, a fire took me and him. It was a July day. I was out paddleboarding with a friend. We had launched at a boat ramp, and she was waiting with the boards by the water, and I went to get the car, started it, drove it, and it smelled gasoline. It died, and it's never died before. It's never overheated, and I tried to crank it and wouldn't crank. And then there's a big gap between the hood and the car, and I saw the flames. And I was, holy shit, so I jumped out, and that was it.
One day we're coming off of the water, and we happened to notice this car sitting on the side of the road. The young lady that drove it was a fragile mess. There was some sort of fire or damage. I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was.
I met Neil, and I met his partner, Jack, and they said that they really didn't think this car needed to go to waste. But the chassis, or it's a unibody, so they said it was in such bad shape. They said that I really needed, for safety's sake, I really needed to have some body work done. And then they felt for me. They said that we always like to help a damsel in distress, and that they respected the shit out of me for driving and keeping something like this alive. So they first offered to fix the grille and the hood. And then they said, well, you know, we're going to fix the car for you. We'll donate the labor, but you have to pay for all the parts, and they are going to need to get paid for the actual bodywork. So they're going to fix the engine free of charge. And now I'm trying to raise some money to restore the car to safe shape, and that involves a lot of bodywork, aside from just fixing the engine.
Jack and I are both all about keeping old iron alive. I don't know about him, but, well, actually I do know. Either one of us would do anything to help a damsel in distress any day of the week. You know, especially one that's driving a 66 wagon. I mean, what's not to love about that?
To me, it's the best car I've ever had because it swallows 103 cubic feet, and I've moved things in here. I take my paddleboard to the beach in 2 minutes with it. We have bikes, and pile 8 people in it to go see a band, and yeah, it means a lot to me.